Poetry Out Loud third runner-up, who will win $150, is Sydney McCarty from Clarksville High School.
Blackberrying by Sylvia Plath. Nobody in the lane, and nothing but blackberries. Blackberries on either side, though on the right mainly. A blackberry alley going down in hooks and a sea, somewhere at the end of it heaving.
The second runner-up, who will win $150, is Grace Whitten of Battleground Academy.
Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. The sea is calm tonight. The tide is full. The moon lies fair upon the straits. On the French coast, the light gleams and is gone. The cliffs of England stand glimmering and vast out in the tranquil bay.
The first runner-up, who will win $500, is Marquavius Moore of Harding Academy.
I am offering this poem by Jimmy Santiago Baca. I'm offering this poem to you since I have nothing else to give. Keep it like a warm coat when winter comes to cover you, or like a pair of thick socks the cold cannot bite through. I love you. I have nothing else to give you, so it is a pot full of yellow corn to warm your belly in winter. It is a scarf for your head to wear over your hair, to tie up around your face. I love you.
The 2016 Tennessee State Champion, who will represent the state of Tennessee at Nationals in Washington, D.C. in May, and who will win $1,000 today, along with your coordinating teacher who will win funds to see your student at Nationals, is Alexia Buckner, Bolton High School.
Ars Poetica by Archibald MacLeish. A poem should be palpable and mute as the globed fruit, dumb as old medallions to the thumb, silent as the sleeve-worn stones of casement ledges where the moss has grown. A poem should be wordless as the flight of birds. A poem should be motionless in time as the moon climbs, leaving as the moon releases twig by twig the night-entangled trees, leaving as the moon behind the winter leaves. Memory by memory, the mind. A poem should be motionless in time as the moon climbs. A poem should be equal to? Not true. For all the history of grief, an empty doorway and a maple leaf. For love, the leaning grasses and two lights above the sea. A poem should not mean, but be.
The way I first got involved with Poetry Out Loud was my English teacher, Miss Bronner. She decided to draft me into Poetry Out Loud. She said that I had a knack for public speaking and delivery and theatrical presence, so she decided to give it a whirl.
I got started in Poetry Out Loud when it was an assignment for class and everyone had to do it, because poetry wasn't necessarily one of my passions in life. And so we had the assignment in class and I did well and I kept going, so.
The person who has helped and supported me the most is probably my mother, because she drove me here. So I am to assume that she helped me in getting here the most, yes.
I didn't think I would get this far, but I knew that I was going to put my all into it because this is something new for me, and I'm the type of person that once I start something, I have to finish it with all I got, and that's what I did today.
At first I didn't really feel like I was the winner, but I did feel like I came and brought my best. I did what I had to do and I gave it my all, which is as much as I can do. I try not to aim for being the winner, but I try to aim for accomplishing just something. If it's not winning, it's getting on stage and saying what I have to.
A lot of people have influenced me and supported me throughout this. One person particularly is this lady named Miss Cara from Tennessee Shakespeare Company, and she helped me with enunciation, finding the true meaning of each poem. Another group of people were my teachers and some of my friends who felt that I didn't have to confine myself into what everyone else thinks of me, like being a football player.
Absolutely. I would always encourage anybody to participate in this competition. This was my first time and I've enjoyed it so much. The entire atmosphere is just very relaxed, it's very nice and accommodating, and I've had tons of fun. I would recommend it to anybody. I'm going to anyway.
Yeah, I would definitely try to be here again next year. It's fun, and you never know what you may end up liking unless you try it, so if you want to, try it and you won't be disappointed.
What I'm looking forward to most for DC is probably going to be the food, yes. In quite honesty, yeah, the food. But no, I'm excited to take things to another level. I didn't know I'd make it this far, so I'm determined to make it even further.